Today's read aloud is called The Caterpillar and the Pollywog. What is a pollywog? A pollywog is another name for a tadpole, which you will see here. This is a picture of tadpoles, also known as pollywogs. The two animals that you see here are two creatures that are going to grow up to be something else. So we're going to read The Caterpillar and the Pollywog by Jack Kent. Caterpillars aren't like other folks. As ducks and hippopotamuses, and you and I get older, we get bigger, especially hippopotamuses, but not caterpillars. They turn into butterflies. Turning into something else like that is not a thing just anybody can do. Down by the pond, there lived a caterpillar who was very proud of being different. She bragged about it to her friends. "When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else," she told the snail. "That's nice," said the snail, who really didn't care one way or the other. "When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else," she told the turtle. "I don't blame you," said the turtle, who didn't much like wiggly things. Do you remember what the caterpillar is going to turn into? "When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else," she told the pollywog. "What fun," said the pollywog. "What are you going to turn into?" But the caterpillar hurried on her way, looking for someone else to tell her secret to. "I wish I could turn into something else when I grow up," said the pollywog. "You will," said the fish. "All pollywogs do." "What am I going to turn into?" the pollywog asked. But the fish saw a tasty bug and dashed after it. What do you think the pollywog will turn into? "When I grow up," said the caterpillar, who had circled the pond and was going around for the second time. "When I grow up," she told the pollywog again, "I'm going to turn into something else." "So am I," said the pollywog. "You?" The caterpillar was so surprised she almost fell into the pond. "The fish said so," the pollywog told her. "Fish know things. They go to school." The caterpillar was upset. "I thought only caterpillars could do it," she said rather sadly. "What are we going to turn into?" the pollywog asked. "Well, I'm going to turn into a butterfly," said the caterpillar. "Then I guess I will too," the pollywog said happily. "What fun! Let's do it together." Do you think they're both going to turn into butterflies? Let's keep reading to find out. "All right," the caterpillar agreed, although she would rather have done it alone. "But I get to go first." The pollywog didn't mind. He wasn't at all sure how it was done. "I'll watch you," he said. What do you think the caterpillar is going to do next before it turns into the butterfly? The next page might give you a clue. So when the time came, the caterpillar started to spin a cocoon. "This is the tricky part," she said. The pollywog watched as the caterpillar spun. Soon only her head was uncovered. "Now I have to close the lid," she said. "And when I come out, I'll be a butterfly." "Go ahead," the pollywog said excitedly. "I want to see you do it." "It will take a while," the caterpillar warned. She started spinning again and was soon out of sight in the cocoon. For a long time, nothing happened. But the pollywog was patient. He watched and watched and watched. Do you know what the pollywog is turning into? For days and days and days. I bet you can guess what the pollywog is turning into now. At last there was activity in the cocoon. The end of it opened, and very slowly the caterpillar climbed out. Only she wasn't a caterpillar anymore. She was a butterfly, a beautiful yellow butterfly. The pollywog was so excited he hopped up and down with delight. He hopped up and down like a frog. I was so busy watching you, he said, I didn't notice what was happening to me. You are a very handsome frog, the butterfly said as she flew off to try her new wings. But the frog was puzzled. I thought I was going to be a butterfly, he said. A caterpillar wiggled by. When I grow up, he said proudly to the frog, I'm going to turn into something else. But the frog wasn't listening. He was admiring his reflection in the water. I am, you know, a very handsome frog, he said. The book that we read today was The Caterpillar and the Pollywog. This book was about two creatures that grew up to be something else. One was a tadpole and one was a caterpillar. The tadpole grew up to be a frog, and the caterpillar grew up to be a butterfly. We're going to talk about the life cycles of a frog and the life cycles of a butterfly today. All right, this is a frog life cycle. A frog lays eggs, so that's the first stage in the life cycle. And then over time, the eggs turn into a tadpole, which you see right here. And then the tadpole turns into a froglet. And that's just looks kind of like the tadpole, but it has legs. And then the froglet over time will turn into an adult frog. All right, this is a butterfly life cycle. And a butterfly life cycle begins when a butterfly will lay eggs. And then over time, the eggs will turn into a caterpillar. And that is the word caterpillar. And then over time, the caterpillar will then make a chrysalis, which is like a little cocoon. And then it stays there where it will grow into the butterfly. And then once the chrysalis hatches open, it will turn into an adult butterfly, which you see right here.